How's it going, everyone? Sorry for that delay. There's a few things left I had to set up. Microphone must have got unplugged in the fray of controllers and whatnot yesterday. Oh, there I am. Go away. It's better than piping the audio back in. Alright, still a few other things to do, but I think we're good now. Alright. Check on this up here. So this is one of the chill streams where we go through all the tech issues and then hopefully one day have another big, nice stream. Feeling fancy, nice. Fun and fancy free. As long as it's not free of fancy. So what I was thinking about doing today, since we have an incoming update on Steam and iOS, I was trying to think of what we could actually include in that update. Get something... Oh, other things to fix. You'll see this later, so let me fix this while I'm talking. I think a retro level would be the easiest to actually get in the pack. But retail branch hasn't had a lot. Show the whole level strip. Yeah, I gotta find that. Okay, since the chat sometimes works on YouTube and sometimes doesn't. Your boy Jeff says, can you show the whole level strip of concepts that Chris made? And then I got deleted. Let me look real quick since we're making sure everything's working right. So before we're having some bizarre audio sync issues, it should be fine live, but then so I can make sure later if I have to download it and resync it again. Yeah, let's look at, because I have a folder that has more stuff. I didn't really want to sit and sift through when Chris was here, but that's what these nice, slow, boring streams are for. Let's see. What would it even be under? Flash, there's a start. Tell how I think of everything still. Here we go. No, it might be in here, I'm not sure. He had... God, what would that even be under? Let's see. Before Chris... Yeah, here's my level before Chris finished it. So this is exactly how much I did. And then Chris went through and finished it. And then I added some more on the backgrounds. That's probably not very interesting since most of that ended up in there anyway. Let's see. What would that be under? No, I don't see any that's named like what I think it would be. I think the biggest problem is I can't even remember what it's called. Maybe I could pull up my email. I probably should have looked at this earlier. I'm just going to click on some old things. You guys love that, right? Oh, look at that. Yeah, see, it was... I guess that's one before I started naming things by actual level. Man, sometimes stream... Yeah, sorry. It's fine, I'm just opening old things. Oh yeah, none of these made it in. Okay, that's kind of one. You guys see how much work I go through to get anything actually finished? I think this might have been the slice that Chris used though, so maybe it's called level 4A. Oh my god, these dates are sold. Level 4. No, that's the real level 4. Let me... Is that the one I opened? Yeah. Newer level 4? There you go. There it is. Nice. He did a few background concepts from simple designs. I think I picked out the ones that I liked the most. Should I throw this in extras? Alright, I gave up. Back to the software encoder. Oops, that is way too low. That's not gonna work. Guys, look at all this behind the scenes art in the worst quality possible. Oh. There we go. Ooh, pixely. I'm made of pixels. There you go. Alright, I'm sure this stupid audio is gonna be completely off. How do you stream video and have it on such a low buffer and then drift the audio 40 seconds this way? Like, there's no 40-second buffer to do that. No, I said Chris's art's incredible. He's down on himself. He's down on himself as much as I am on myself, but his stuff's so good. I don't know what that is. I like it though. The clouds kind of made it into the pirate levels. But yeah, I mean, the problem with this, we did this to set a style, and when I was working on levels later, I copied this style. So this was pure concepting. I wasn't paying him for this art. I was paying him for the idea of it. And so I went through and, you know, kind of used this as a guide. And I think I showed this to Andy, and I showed Chris Andy's work so that we could try to keep those. I like the idea of the levels having a very separate art style. Since it made them stand out from one another even more, but they were still in the same game. Yeah, I'll throw it in the extra. I guess it is. Yeah, this is what C was before. I like the idea of falling in here and making the character jump out. Like, you can see these little ideas that I have about how to, like, get the player to move. Not so much like pieces of level, but like ideas on like what the player sees and starts with and how they should navigate it. It's like the there's a Metroid level that has bubbly like that. Can you do this in? Can you do it this stream? Can I add it in? To add, we'll see, because I gotta pull it up to add the retro level in anyway. Or like, you want to see what it looks like to run through? I might be able to throw it in real quick. Let's see. See what this even exports as. I don't know where this is. Is it in... what is this called? Oh god, guys, this is when I started working on this. A million revisions ago. It's funny because we've been stuck at okay, 4A in levels. We've been stuck at 26 for a while. Where is levels? There we go. Alright, 4A, so you're going to be custom again. It's the easiest way to shove things in there. And where is the Mac build? I don't have the Mac build up. Dang it. Let me pull the chat out. So how are you guys doing while I make things happen? Anyone play anything interesting lately? It's my go-to. It's like How's the Weather. Gamer version of How's the Weather. Alright. Toss that in, and let's see if we can pull that up easily. Where's that gonna bug out? I'm trying to think, is there any reason that would bug out? Should be fine with one background. Let's see. Let me check it real quick. I guess you guys can watch me break things. There we go. Here, I'm gonna pull it over here. Yeah, so I'll throw this into the extra folder because it is pretty cool. Game. Yeah, you can see this is the beginning of C. And then I don't know what that was about. Some blue. Blue is good. That thing, and we were kind of going over this. I don't think that gives you good enough sense of where your feet are landing. Because the player needs to figure that out from where they're falling. Yeah, I think my favorite was the green. I think that fit the game the best. That one was really good too. Played some Plague Inc. Never played that. Is that... It's like one of those building games where you build stuff to deal with zombies. Roblox. Well, are you just mixing words now? And then nothing. There's... Wait, what's in the... Is that just the thing again? There's something back there, guys. What's going on? It'll be there. Yeah, but like what I was saying with Chris, I want... to me, it's very important that the art gets played immediately while it's being made, because it's very much about, you know, where is my hand? The players interacting with this. Do these spikes make the ground feel too inhospitable? Does it not give the player enough of a sense of where the feet are going to land? It's like, this is great. Like, that feels like light's hitting it. And I think that was one of the things I was talking about. I want this to feel gooey and physical. This is perfect. Green went a little further with that. Really, that's why I like that one even more. And we have to infect and kill the whole world with disease you create. Oh man, that. Oh, speaking of which. Desktop all the way up. Is desktop going through? It sounds like it wasn't before, but it should be. Right? I don't know. I'm playing on... Wait, what? Oh, speakers, okay. Just do it for headphones. Do like one level with the green design. Yeah, we were still pressed for time, like the entire time. There are a lot of levels in the game. No matter, despite how quickly you can run through them, you cannot draw them as quickly. Except for me doing the bonus levels. Can the past... What? I don't know what that means. Brad, can the past custom levels? First stream I saw live this week. Well, Matthew Rock, I'm glad to have you aboard. The mic now sounds quieter. Yeah, it should have a bit of an auto gain to it. Pretty high though. Answer my question. What's your question? The final game, please. Like computer be added. Can the past... Oh, yeah. I've been thinking... I've been saying we can do like a community tab on the arcade machine if you guys are up for it. I'm not going to put... I'm not going to put anybody's work in without their consent. But if anyone who's done custom levels are up for it, I wouldn't mind having a community tab. Yeah, I think I answered the question, but there was a lot of sentences. Yeah, do the @BradBourne if you have a specific question, because that just helps. All right, so let's see. So we'll add that to extra later. I think you turned the mic has a bit of stereo, but no, all I did was turn on auto gain, so it should just be lower. Yes, Fancy Master. You need to finish Fancy Master World 1. They get removed each update. Yeah, well, the custom levels I keep tossing in and then I forget to take them out, and so they keep getting the beta branch. But if anybody's okay with... can somebody link up the Discord? I don't have that in front of me. Yeah, if anybody making the custom levels is okay with me including them in... Or are you talking about my custom levels, like to make new custom levels? I don't know, let's be specific there. Alright, so yeah, this is the level that I gave Chris. let him have his fun with. And then the original 0A. Wow, that's boring. I don't even think the window's in the same position. I don't even think that's the same size. Yeah, the window's over here, and then there's a kitchen here, and that's completely different. But you can see, yeah, a bit of my outlining. E, I don't know. I don't know where that level's supposed to be. Oh, a lot of falling downward. I'm not even sure why I scrapped this. And then even more falling downward. I think I was like trying to really go with the theme of going down. I don't know, it's funny, I'll work on a few different ideas, and then when I get my mind set to doing the actual like level pack, a lot of times I'll just redo everything and skip the original ideas, and it usually turn out better than the original ideas. It's another version? Yeah, oh my god, what are all these extra levels? I am inefficient. Alright, let's get to something actually interesting. Get rid of all this stuff. Get out of here. What are you? Okay, you kind of resemble the... similar, but shorter. Yeah, oh, at one point I was going to have the actual cat, like, meowing from the... to kind of show you where to go. To get people, oh, yeah. Well, there's more of the sketchy style, and at one point I was drawing it in Illustrator with... not Illustrator, well, yeah, Illustrator on the iPad, using a, like, calligraphy brush, so it gave it this really cool style. I used some drawings from Illustrator, but I never used that brush again, so I don't know. Scrap World 4, there's enough for it, huh? The, B-roll, cutting room floor, whatever it is. Anyway, let's get to what we were actually going to do in the first place. So let's do a retro level. I'm going to do one from World 2, and I think I'm just going to do the, like, what I consider to be the main World 2 level. The, level 3, I think it is, with the grass, where the snail shell is first. I still don't have snails in this game. How are we going to handle that? Ah, well, we'll figure it out when we get to it. That's fun. I guess there's no cannon either, but we can stick a spring there. I'm not porting cannons over. Yeah, level 4. I always forget about level 4. That was the other one in the demo. And but that didn't have any art at that time. So it's one of the few you get to see it before and after you check the World 2 demo. Alright, where's my World 2 folder? Oh, you're not even in... I separate things as the file size gets so big. I have, like, what I'm working on. Or at least, like, what's kind of... yeah, I don't know, because I have other folders. But World 2 is in the old Flash. I guess that would make sense, huh? 142 megabytes for the entire file. That's about how big Super is compiled. What was this? We're just under 10 megabytes. 1/10 the size. Amazing. Where are you opening? Yeah, it's being slow. Level 6. I do like level 6. It's, yeah, bizarre. So I need to start Rabbit Ruins. It's good, but I don't think I don't think it defines World 2. We can do that one later, just for the first World 2 level. I want to do like a main one. World 4's FLAs are broken up. The main one's only a little over 100, but then I have the FLA levels, which is over 500 megabytes. So if all of it was compiled into a single FLA, it would be over 600 megabytes. Oh, and then the sounds are separate. So that's another... well, since they're stored as waves, it's probably another 100 or so. So it would be really large. Dig level 5. Wait, which one's 5? Let's see. Didn't Starling do the whole packaging? No, that's Air. Starling is... You said it was your favorite. Okay, let me... Am I talking about... Oh, the cave level? No, I'm getting... Oh, the huge one. I don't know if that would even fit. Because I render everything at a much higher resolution now. Yeah, that is. But I'm thinking of the one that, like, defines World 2. Let's look through them. Let's remind... That, I think that one had a few jumps that I'd have to check if it would line up proper. Did I just open that twice? Come on, you need to know better than that. Stupid. Let's bust open the file and check it out. Why does that shift? That's so weird. Everything. It's not lying. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god. Let's take a moment to just admire Adam Phillips' level from far away. Because it's the most beautiful thing that's ever been in Fancy Pants. I think we can all agree. God, it gets so detailed too. Too bad we didn't have portals back then. Could have had that. God, see, that's the thing. That's like good artistry, right? When you zoom in, you can see how simple some of these shapes are. But when you go out, it just makes this beautiful... There we go. Of course, gradients always help. And some of these are pretty detailed, yeah. Oh my god, so good. I'm trying to think if there's anything in the level... It's funny because it just, it doesn't look like a level. It's hard to see even where to go, but it just focuses on being awesome. Is that even playable up there? Yeah, okay. And then we had some hanging stuff. This level's a bit more difficult to figure out where to go, but there you go. So that's how I described inky stuff. Is that? Or is that? No, you know what? I think that's probably... That doesn't even belong in here. But why is it in there? I'm not sure. Surface. Yeah, that's weird. I'm actually not even sure why that's in there. But that's how I usually define what's slippery and what's not. Just another collision piece. But yeah, I had to go through and like figure these out to where Fancy Pants Man could actually stand on them. Oh, okay, there's a whole nother layer in front too. Nice. So we were missing a piece. Okay, enough. How amazing this stuff is. Good lord. Guy knows how to use Flash. With all the gradients and whatnot. Anyway, I got distracted, guys, sorry. Let's see. Fairly text popped up. What? Everything should be off. What is going on now? On the computer or on the thing? On my phone. Hold on. Alright. I like to knock water off on my desk. Okay, for some reason the Wi-Fi was still on. Oh my god. Problem with making things do things they weren't really made to do. Nobody sends text to webcams. Alright, well at least it's just fairly... You know her. On the PC. That should not be on the computer. Can I... Oh, hey Siri. Turn off texts. Turn off notifications. Can you help me out? No? Do not disturb. Nice. Siri came through. How about right now? How do you do right now? I mean, it should be on. Yeah, do not disturb. I don't know. I never use that on the computer, just the phone. Weren't we doing something, guys? I can't remember. Alright, so this kind of made it in as a golf level, right? Oh, that was a fun level. We don't have slippery ink in this one, though. But this is the one I was thinking about. To me, this is like the most World 3 of the World 3 levels. Oh, look at me trying to be Adam Phillips there with my little gradient. And y'all like this one? I guess we can take a vote. Which one should go in first? I guess we could go with either of those. And yeah, I think this... Oh man, I'm trying to even remember this. This is the standout level because of this and all the goofiness in the background. That was obviously fun. And it is a pretty fun level to play through. Man, I haven't... Look at that angry guy. How lovely. I'm wondering if that would work properly. Oh, yeah, I do hanging completely different now. Let's see. And I always love this part. I don't know, there's these like level bits that that come together, and they're not anything really that special, but they feel like they just have a strong identity. This and in the Squiggleville level I was saying is my favorite level in Squiggleville Plains. We said it 3 times already. I'm not doing the last one. I'm not doing... Alright. I think it should... Were y'all saying 4 or were you saying 5? Everybody just post it now. Vote for level 4, so this one. Level 4. Alright, we'll do 4. Level 2... What was... Oh, man. I do like the background on level 2. It's very abstract. Yeah, World 2 just had the most diverse bunch of levels. 1, I love what's going on in the background with 1, and I think it's a lot of fun to get the snail shell, and I used all my art skill into putting like light shafts and highlights using blurs in here. I don't think it's a particularly great level, maybe because it's so short, but it is a lot of fun with the snail shell. Alright, well, we'll do 4. This is going to take forever to cache with this craziness. Look how nuts this is. I just sat there and scribbled it in, and then I copied it over and over again. I believe, let's see how this is actually made. I believe these are just groups. Yeah. I should have made a movie clip so they weren't repeating. And then... No, that's literally just a bunch of groups. Craziness. I don't know why that's missing one. And I think for stuff like that, I just cut them out. Yeah, that's the same one, but smaller. So I was being a little smart. That's a type of ground that I haven't done anything like that again, have I? I have to keep that in mind. Nice little desert. Apparently that's what sand looks like in Fancy Pants World. And flowers, so pretty. I do. I'll admit, I do love how the vines look. I spent way too much time on that, and again, you can kind of see where the cut is, but I think some of them are grouped, and then a lot of them I just did the shift. I just shifted them as vectors. Alright, let's throw it in. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're gonna need to... This is like a World 2 remix, so Jimmy John Joe, there is a section in the arcade now that's labeled retro, and that's where I'm adding a few of the older levels. And this is just stuff that you can play in multiplayer. And oh, make sure that's not broken. You look broken. Did you break all of my... Yes, you deleted all of my icons. Wonderful. Ooh, why did I do that? So I have to keep a copy of everything. Animate loves to destroy my XML files. It's very wonderful. Let me grab this real quick, guys. Is the icon still? I guess that doesn't really matter for this one, because I slap it together instead of... Yeah, whatever. Better have that fixed. Okay, until that errors, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so let me show you in the arcade. I need more coffee, guys. This weather has not been kind. So yeah, this is where we get all the arcade levels from. So golf and then retro. So instead of 1, we put 2. Canopy Forest. Okay, guys, what is this level called? I don't think it has a name. World 2 Desert? Spidery Hideout, I guess? Come on, guys, give it a name. It would be Super Secret Spider Headquarters, I think. Sometimes 1 is better than 2. What? Talking about being alone or the games? I'm not paying attention. Spider Desert. There you go. There it is. Please tell me you spelled desert right. Did I spell desert right? Desert. What? Why does it look weird? Dirt. There it is. There's the letter we needed. Alright. Is this gonna work now? Let me export this and copy the other one. Where's my other retro file? There you are. Alright, level 0, duplicate, level 1. Really hope this doesn't get desynced, because I have a feeling this stream is nothing without the chat. Alright, so we got, let me pull this up. Here's our new retro level. We're going to go ahead and erase the poor forest, because it is now a new level. Are you set to publish properly? Yes. And level 1. Alright. Almost got this set up, guys. Bear with me a minute more. Okay. I mean, it's like a elevator music or a waiting screen. Just need to put a lava lamp up on there. No, I'm gonna do them both. I just copied the forest to throw this one in there. It's so much easier to get stuff working quickly. Yeah, what was that? Oh, Canopy Forest. Yeah. Mudslide Madness, but it's ink. Ink slide. Sounds like a drink. There you go. Once the next game's done to celebrate, we'll make ink slides. Anyway. Desert Tread. That just sounds like a Mario Kart level. So let me make sure that this loads with the proper amount of backgrounds and all that. There you go, Spider Desert. Nope. Where are you supposed to be? Did I export you? Maybe I forgot to export it. Alright, what did we break? It doesn't exist. Oh, that's weird. It's named wrong. Okay. And you should still be the forest. Nice. And we can go ahead and first get rid of all these inky guys, because they're going to be a pain testing this. Do we have a spring? Probably need to keep that too. It's recycling, guys. Alright. Get these over here. And replace. I'm pretty sure that... Oh yeah, it would definitely have like the same kind of origin point as these levels. Alright. Now the fun part, because this is probably going to try to take forever to copy. Come on, fingers crossed, don't crash. Yeah, the new Animate, as much as I complain about it, it's so much more stable than it used to be. I'm pretty sure the game had like, it's like a 40% chance of actually exporting properly when I was exporting World 2. And oh my god, it had this sound glitch. It was like the jump was at a pretty low frequency. It wasn't great quality. And so every now and then it would export with this like screech instead of a jump sound. There we go. Part 1. Is it... Where's it getting those values from? I'm actually not sure now. I can't remember if it's up here or not. If I did that for... Well, that would be convenient if it is. Because that's just the same as how the custom levels work. And that would just be, what, like 100 and 600, I think. Maybe not that far. Let's see if that is how that works. Wait, where'd the chat go? I lost you guys. Here you are. Hey guys. Rabbit Ruins. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I must have baked that in. We'll have to change those values in a moment in the main game file. Alright. The important part of this level, clearly. Alright, what do we have on a guide layer here? What? There is some scribbles that didn't make it. That's weird. Is that it? Just some more scribbles for the cloud? What? What is that? Why is that there? Is that an older version? That makes no sense. I have no idea what these scribbles are, because we don't need them. Too many backgrounds. We're doing this old school. We just need one background. Alright. I thought Penguin was the second world boss. What? Nah, Penguin is even older school. Fresh. There we go. What? Oh yeah, well then we need to actually, you know, grab the collision. What is that? Oh, that's the old collision. Look at the wrong file. Oh, that's Snail. He is the highlight of this level, isn't he? Alright, so platforms, and then we're gonna have to redo the hanging with the new clips. That'll be interesting to see. Collision. First game was released March 12th, 2006. Huh. Yeah, they were all like, I think as each one I was shooting for the end of the year and missed it. The second one I rushed to make an Armor Games deadline. So they were doing a site relaunch, and so they wanted the game up. They were sponsoring the second game, and yeah, they wanted it up for the relaunch. So it launched without a lot of the backgrounds and without the music. It was a very bad launch. And luckily, we got all that in pretty quick, and then it all... and by the time it spread to the rest of the internet, I think it was all finished. Is this scaled up? It's the same scale. It's the same size Fancy Pants clip that I've always used. What? What did I copy? Oh no. Something has gone horribly wrong. Send help. Am I standing on a cactus? Guys, I'm walking on the back, guys. What the heck? What is going on? Okay. Sure. Wait, can we climb this? Can I climb it? That'd be great. I think that was a yes. I need more coffee. Let's see, what are we doing over here? Alright. If I get something actually done, I won't feel so bad about leaving you guys to grab some coffee. Or grab some caffeine at least. Ah, man, I am way out of it today. Why are you in the ground? What? That's weird. Okay. That doesn't even make any sense. It's not even a logical bug. Most of the bugs I can understand. That's just bizarre. See, ground. Make ground. Be ground. There we go. Alright, so we got our boundary clips. This is actually a pretty small level. I don't know if you actually run faster. I think you start up faster in World 2, but your top speed's always been 20. I don't think I've ever changed that. It might just feel more clunky and just feel like the level might feel like it takes longer to get through. Alright, what else do we not need here? Which one's our end door? That I think is just a random door. Huh. Yeah, okay. Back when we actually changed levels with doors. Wait, where is the end of this level? I don't remember. Let's see, now I have to remember how we actually go through it. Up there, springs. God, I do not remember this level. Up there, down there. There it is, right in the middle there. Good enough. Oh no, you could do the, oh wait, no. I want to say, like, stuff like this is why I added the up wall jump. Since, like, when you used a normal wall jump, you'd almost pass this up, so I added holding up so that you'd land on it much easier. Alright, what did we do? I'm gonna grab this from the golf level. That'll be way easier, because I think I've already stretched it out and fixed the coloring. Yep. So let's grab this one. Wait, no, that's it. And then we just need one more. Back up. There, and then here is all we actually need. Nice, simple World 2 level there. Alright. Oh man, look how small it is compared to everything else. Craziness. Okay, I guess for a bit more code, I'm gonna have to find out where my retro code is. Yeah, because that's too close now. Alright, 1 second, guys. His top speed is 20 pixels per frame. His natural top speed. If you're running downhill, he'll hover around 30. So if you go downhill and go straight, he'll stay at about 30. And then, why not make a custom background? Yeah, let's just, you know, spend another 3 hours drawing things. That sounds great. No, because I want to get this out today. And if we have time, work on something else. His absolute max speed, I believe, is 40. After that, it'll start capping him. Which is actually, I think, either... At one point I had a hard cap on its top speed, which was the same as what we were using for the rocket ship test sample code stuff. There you go. So retro, now we need to split that up. So that's the forest there. And then can fade background. So that forces, yeah, we don't need that. That's, I added some code to force the brightness thing. And then so now our level 1, and yeah, it's going to cache the depth of field. It's not going to do the real-time depth of field like in the Volcano Approach. Don't have to fade the background since there's only one. And I think it's either 50 and 100 based on the depth of field of the actual camera, or something a bit further. Let's go ahead and export that and update it. Background power. What else do you need? Don't the custom let you change all that stuff? Or do I just turn off? Well, I didn't add that. Let me know any other variables I need to add to the custom levels. I'll put them in there. It's pretty easy just to pull it out of the custom levels. You just have to check to make sure they're not undefined so it doesn't crash everything. Or I do, obviously. Oh, yeah, this isn't, that's the debug version. Actually, it's a different directory, which is kind of annoying, but it's easy to update at least. All right, let's put that back over here. So Android, I'm sure that's been asked like 50 times in the chat. Programming seems complicated. It's a lot of, programming's not complicated. It's just a lot of not complicated put together. It's a lot of lines of code that individually are not very complicated at all. But then you have thousands of them. There's unblurring with extra, right? I'll see. Okay, so now we have to, like we did with World 3, since the camera was a fake 3D camera, we need to resize to work with the real 3D camera. Oh wait, let's let you, there you go. Here's a hint. Oh man, yeah, with it not being static, that does look way worse. Maybe I'll just pull it way far back so that it's mostly not moving. Sounds, well, yes, making games is complicated. That's why it, you know, takes so long to make them. So the old games, I explained this before when we were working on Canopy Forest, but I think it's pretty interesting. The old games, all they would do is take this and would line it up here, and then do some math at it and stretch it, and then line it up perfectly on both sides. But it wouldn't scroll using like the proper, you know, it's like as things are closer, they scroll fast, and as they go into the distance, they scroll slower. But it's this decay where, you know, if something's 1,000 miles from you, it scrolls like this. If it's 2,000 miles away from you, it scrolls pretty similarly. Like the further back it is, it's like a curve like this. It stops. The scale value gets infinitely closer to 0. Yeah, you've done it. It's none of it's difficult. It's any of this that I'm explaining. If it sounds difficult, it's because I did it in a very stupid way in the first place. Because I had no idea what I was doing. I've just gotten better at pretending I know what I'm doing. Alright, so all we need to do is scale this up. And it should, you know what? Yeah, scale to the middle. I believe it's going to treat that properly. And then refresh it over here. Yeah, it's going to be a little off, so let's adjust for that. I don't think I can make that any smaller. Let's just go ahead and... I don't remember what World 2 was supposed to look like, how the background's lined up. It did it did warp the actual backgrounds depending on the shape of the level, because in order to make it conform to like the level boundary, you would have to like stretch it a little bit and shrink it here. It's, I don't know, it's a bunch of numbers. So this should actually be more physically accurate than before. Was that closer? Maybe it should be 50 and 100. Or 50 at least, because I think the camera focal length is 100. Let me change that real quick and see if 50 looks better. So if it's 150, should be at half speed. I feel like it was pretty close to the camera. So Ice Cube, this is in the retro section of the arcade on the beta channel. So if you join the beta branch on Steam, if you have the game. Oh, I'm gonna need to close this. If you join the beta branch, you can check out the anything that I make here I add to the arcade. So World 2, it's World 3, it's World 2, but it's gonna be playable in Super. Brought up the idea of arcade levels being unlockables. Maybe the old World 4 stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We need more unlockables, right? I like the idea of things being like consistent. So just all golf levels unlockable. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's put it up to a vote. Should retro levels be unlockable? Because right now there's definitely too many parts, too many like explorable sections of the main levels that don't have anything good in them. And so I want to put like arcade tokens so that you can unlock things. Unlockable. All right. Oh yeah, since we're doing retro level, it's my retro shirt. I always wanted. It's actually supposed to be like this, like the Newgrounds logo, I think is what we were trying to emulate. Or, you know, that in style. I always like the logo being like right there. So to me, this is huge. The logo's way too big, but I always loved the face with the pencil. Like, I love that logo. I'm really mad I can't use it anymore because, you know, pen and not really pirates. All right, everything shouldn't be unlocked. Let's do that. The chat has spoken. Yeah, that looks closer to what it should be. I want to say it should be around like 70. We can probably pull it back slightly more. Maybe get all the side stuff unlocks. Getting all the side stuff unlocks retro levels. Well, I wanted to do... The idea would be to have tokens within the main levels that oh, I think there's supposed to be a jump pad there. Like pirate tokens in the main levels, and the pirate tokens would unlock new things. I mean, that's not really how arcades work, but you know, whatever. What else do we need? So let's look. What was there? Were you actually able? Oh man, I had a huge float value back then. I'm gonna have to bend that a little bit. So before, yeah, the physics weren't nearly as heavy. And the reason Fancy Man's jump was so floaty is that I wanted to emphasize, you know, ramping off of things. So he had a much lower jump and it was really floaty. And if he had a higher jump, he'd like just go flying off into oblivion. And I had to make the jump floatier so that when you jumped off of a ramp, you'd actually go pretty far. So this is, you know, the fun part of this. We're gonna have to go through and edit some of this. I don't feel like a lot of it really changed for World 3. I think the force level is just more forgiving. World 2 had a lot of like runner paths, runner game type paths, which I think Super does way better than World 2 did. Just my opinion there. What's over here? Alright, got our platforms. And we're gonna need some hanging platforms. I got some ink hanging over there. We'll save that in case we use some more of that too. So I think I like the idea of all the retro levels being like inked. So instead of like the inky ground, maybe we'll put a bunch of puddles there or something. Couldn't find the group to join in. What group? Wish there was copies of that shirt. Yeah, I guess the Zazzle page is down, isn't it? Alright guys, I need some more caffeine if I'm gonna keep talking. Why don't we leave you right here for a moment? There you go. Oh man, the Wii had just come out around then, didn't it? Connect 4, beautiful. I should probably, let's turn off the blur for that because these backgrounds are too great. So I'll do depth of field and cache. I'm gonna separate that out. I'll be right back. Why is it on there? Huh. Oof. Nah, that's just because the thing's up. What do they say? I don't even know what music's playing. Let's turn that off. Programmer is an organism that ingests caffeine and outputs code, and I'm a terrible programmer, so I take extra amounts of caffeine to do anything. Yeah, the test movie didn't launch. Where am I? There we go. But it still made a Swift file, so we're good. Alright, let's see how that looks. Ooh, that's low resolution. How much video memory are we using up right now? I wonder if I could make that a higher res. Yeah, it's usually pretty low res to because they're just blurred anyway. Well, I'll do it now. I'll have to check out if we're able to spare that video memory. We should be, since there's only one background. We should be fine. I think the problem would be the one behind it. Where is it? Back res. Don't I change that later? Hold on, guys. I gotta remember how my own code is set up. Oh, okay. It's different for this one. Alright. At least for now, let's get it higher resolution. This is the 4th game. Yes, it is. Check the description. Go buy it. SFPA is World 4, but more. It's World 4, but superer. Let's see. World A plats have a high boolean. Yep, that's what I have to use for them. They're high. Yeah, that's the only way that's gonna work. Alright, let's see how that little spider works now. World 4 had a lot of ideas it wanted to do. Yeah, look, ideas are easy and fun. It's like, how difficult is it to daydream and doodle, right? It's actually making a game and having some sort of schedule. There we go. God, that's gonna be so much higher resolution than World 2. Yep. This just doesn't delete the A plots. Well, back then, hanging was the same as the normal platforms. It just tested higher. There we go. We can actually see what's on the screen. Let's zoom in on that. I'm sure you'll all have hacked the Swift already and checked it out. Saved. Why does it do that? I'm not trying to close you. I think my favorite joke in World 2. No, zoom in, zoom in. That the spider's playing. Wait, hold on. There we go. The spider's playing a game where he's beating Fancy Pants Man. And it's totally motion controlled, and he's just so happy about it. You gotta love the little guy. How does 4K Fancy Pants sound? Sounds like if it ever hits Xbox One or the PS4, it's gonna have to be 4K, doesn't it? And it's all vector art, so it would scale perfectly. It basically looked like if I'm running in software mode, which we had running it through Scaleform on the iPad. I had like the full, wherever the iPad is, like 2000 something, but it was really choppy. It had a hard time keeping that resolution. Because it was rendering all the vectors in real time, which is silly. When does that game come out? Oh, that one? It's in a bundle with Flappy Dragon Bird thing. What's like a silo of spiders? What are y'all even doing? And then Connect 4 over here. Yeah, look how detailed that is. Oh man, he is about to lose. And he's doing science. Because science. Well, yeah. 60 FPS is clearly the most important. So that's the issue we're having with Android right now. There's all these Android phones that are like 4K on a 5-inch screen and a 1.2 gigahertz processor. Like, it was just the numbers race, right? Like, my phone has this many pixels. It's like, yeah. Yeah, you know what that was influenced by? It was me playing too much Metal Slug at the time. And in Metal Slug, you'd have all the enemies like at a campfire playing cards and stuff. And I remember wanting to do that with this. Yeah, Batman. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you only have 6 levels, and they still didn't finish them on time. World 5, since it's gonna be in a new place, there'll be a lot more world building this time. And all the stuff that you guys like that's what I like about the games too. And if I leave it out, it's because I'm focusing on something else. So I'm always trying to think of ways to bring that stuff back. So for 5, it's not gonna be the spiders, but maybe they will be back, maybe they won't. Who knows? World 4 was released on September 20th, was it? Yeah, I guess so. It's difficult to spend money on advertising a $10 flat, $10 Steam game. But yeah, every time it came out, we had pretty good placement. The iOS it was in the great on iPhone X for a while. Trailers, a lot of YouTube. Congregate had a full background, but I mean. Well, yeah, EA was blitzing on that. No, okay, for World 3, the only advertising that we really did on that, well, no. Of course, we're not going to ever... Why would I ever remove that? That would be so silly. I would ruin the game. There'd be no point in playing anymore. The main advertising that EA did on World 3 was... the Xbox Live splash page, and that did really well, but that's where all the advertising budget went to. SV Rescue, dude, go play it. Nobody ruin it. No, it's SFPA Chapter 2. It's not 2. I mean, it's World 5 in the code. It's gonna be called World 5 until it's released. That's like the it's a developer code name. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Congregate about that. if it's going to be SFBA 2 or SFBA Chapter 2. We're going to say. It's getting too wordy. Does SFBA have a purpose? So yeah, it's got a plot. Nobody ruin it. You should go play it, dude. Go get it on Steam. It's fun, I promise. And then you can, yeah, level folder of the name World 5. Probably. If I have some test levels, I'm sure it will be. There you go. Chapter 2 sounds better. I think it describes it better. What was I doing? Guys, y'all are terrible. I think I was doing something. Oh yeah, hanging stuff. Alright, Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is my working title right now, so maybe we'll stick with that. Actually, I have to see if the hanging ones... I don't know if I've ever used a hide value on hanging. It might not have them. Replace. I don't know what you'd be replacing. So we're gonna pretend. Guys, I copy-pasted that art too. There's no way all those were hand-drawn. Let's see if you can see. Yep, that one. Oh. That one. Oh wait, one of them was more identifiable. That one to that one to where to go. I might have had a few different ones that I copied. Alright. I'm gonna have to move it over a bit because it doesn't line up. The physics don't work the same. Hide. Nice. Nice. That was easier than I thought it would be. And then some good old level design debugging. Do you think the logo for Chapter 2 will have ink on it? No. No, it won't. It will not. Streaming picture-in-picture, that's awesome. You should take a picture of that. And chat in a slide over panel. Yeah, I love the multitasking stuff. Whenever I'm working on the iPad, I always have YouTube up on the picture-in-picture. It's so good. They kind of... I got used to the like slide over panel thing, and then they did the dock. I don't know if I like the dock as much. I kind of hate change though, so it might just be me. Alright, we're gonna have to ruin that a little bit, but I'd rather it jump properly. Oh, you guys can. Oh, you can see. Okay, good. Oh, you caught me. You caught me. I do this a lot, and then I'm like, why is the platform not working? I shouldn't have them separated out anymore. Like, that's mostly from in the old days when Flash would use the actual movie clip to check everything, and so I'd have them grouped properly so that I could check faster. Nowadays, it just grabs them all and dumps them into a movie clip. So this is like a legacy thing. Maybe I'll have it... Wait, did I copied it? Oh my god. I cannot talk and work at the same time. It's terrible. Alright, do we even have anything in here anymore? Alright, I need new context too. This way. Okay, yeah, there. So it was funny when we were over at when I was in the over-the-top offices when we were working on World 3, the actual console version. They were telling me about this this method. It was like extreme programming, where you'd have two people, where one person would be typing the code and the other person would be checking for errors. And since just a simple typo can destroy the entire program, it can actually be more... I mean, this is what they said, right? I don't know if this is real or not. Maybe they're messing with me. But they're saying it was more effective to have two programmers doing the same thing to get rid of typos than it is to, like, have the typos in there. Ooh, that looks good. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, yeah, that actually sounds about right. And because one of the guys was typing, and we were going through the code together, like how I did stuff and how we implemented things, and so he was going through their code, and they mentioned that it's like extreme, just the idea, extreme programming. I'm like, yeah, I probably need that. Somebody just over my shoulder, like, why'd you put that there? That doesn't go there. See, I'm still okay. While we're up here, let's go ahead and copy this. And that's moved over a bit. Extreme level making. Dude, it's always extreme. I wish there was an easier way to switch the camera. You'd think they could just, like, put a hotkey on there. That'd be nice. Swap weapons, swap screens. Extreme level. That's not extreme. That's smart. Oh, that's funny. Look, World 2's jump was so bad. You needed a notch there just to get up. Why was there this there? Why is that there? Oh, is there squiggles there? Probably squiggles there. Was that where the door was? No, kids do not make things easy. That sounds awful. That's baby hard mode. When you're trying to play a video game and you got a kid you're trying to get to go to sleep in your lap while you're playing video games, and then they start poking the controller. Baby hard mode. Hard mode and then baby hard mode. No, that wasn't. That was just some squiggles. I'll put a popper or something there. That would work out well. Yeah, there's something that hasn't been brought back. What were those even worth? 5? I don't remember. Okay, I guess you can land there. This level looks cool. I guess it's much different from how I have stuff now. I think I was just focusing on making things different. Oh no, we're missing ink. I guess I can just remove that. Oh no. I bet you... that's Lewis's sign. I bet you can actually cheat now and get up there. I'm gonna have to make that hard, like, ground. Yep, there you go. Please add a bonus door. I'm not gonna do that until I'd ask Lewis first. I'm not gonna do that without Lewis. Yeah, I think all about ink. There's no ink slide. Well, no, because the ink is not good. It does not help you. It is invasive. It's an invasive species. God, it's weird looking at this. It looks so different. Like, it's not bad. I was saying before, people ask me how I feel playing my own games, and there's a period of a few years where after that time's up, you can finally look at your own games like with a fresh eye. Why is that grouped? It doesn't make sense. But it's grouped and then it's on the same layer. That used to be plats. Wait, what was that? Oh yeah, that's from the other thing. Well, now it's ink. But going through this, it's been so long. Forgetting your own game. I mean, like, you remember everything you've ever done, ever drawn? I mean, like, I remember it, right? How do I put it? You get a blindness for it, right? It's not that I don't remember it or I don't recognize it. Like, I could instantly tell you that I drew it. I can tell you where it's from. And I remember drawing most of it. Like, I remember grouping the bits. I remember worrying about them caching. I remember trying to actually do these vines like in a physically correct way. And I remember smoothing them. You can see where I smoothed them out. Like right here. where they go under, you can see where the lines are straighter than they should be. Because I used to try to destroy my own drawings because I didn't like looking at them, so I'd just smooth them until they were a bit less unique. Did I export that? There it is. So now we're getting a bold level 5. We could do... There were a lot of baddies in World 3. The two things that took the most time for World 3 were doing all the new enemies and then the cutscenes. The cutscenes took forever. It was crazy. Let's grab some... Is that what it looks like? That's a puddle. That's a puddle of baddies. Over here. So instead of the ink being helpful, since this is still Uber, Super, World 4, whatever thing said Uber that I'm looking at here, we have bad ink over here. So let's take some of this up here. Actually, does it work sideways? I don't know if it works sideways. I guess we'll see. How are you so bad at spelling? Me? I'm really bad at spelling. I'm so bad at spelling. What? I thought that it... that's weird. I really thought that those, it shot them out with the rotation of the ink puddle. Or is it just because it's too far? Why is it doing that? Get weird, guy. No, my spelling is terrible. I'm very, very bad at spelling. I very routinely Google things. Wait, is it getting smaller and still not going... Yeah, it's getting smaller and going up. Oh man. It's not made to be turned. I detected one typo. I go over any of the text in the game, I go over and over and over again. And then for this one, we had it all translated. So then they went over it. And then I went over all the... when I was pasting the translations in, I went over it one more time. So... The only reason there's not that many typos is because that's been gone over 1,000,000 times. The baddie puddle, I don't think it's called baddie puddle. Let's keep things easy. Ink sink, right? No, maybe it is baddie puddle. Yeah, I did change it back to baddie puddle. Nice. Alright, let's see why this is broken. Where is the Y? Is it like just Y minus? Where's the rotation come from? Alright, we have a rotation, we have a thing, we got some stuff releasing. This stuff gets complicated, right? Because you have the puddle, and I want it to count down until the gate. Looks like a block, yeah, they are, basically. So I want it to count down so that when you beat all the bad guys that were in the puddle, the gate opens up. And since the puddle is separate from the bad guys have to report back on the puddle. And you can't just say once all those bad guys are gone because there's still bad guys waiting to come out. So you have to have a count of all of what they should be. How many are out? Oh god, I'm watching myself twirl my hair up there. It's really embarrassing. Okay, yeah, that's what's happening. It doesn't... they just kind of shoot out. It doesn't turn based on the... Okay, I guess we're still fixing bugs then. I'm not gonna do that now, but I'll put that in before it gets uploaded. I'll add a turn thing. But they can escape the wall for now, that's fine. And then where else was ink? There. So, but that would stop you from sliding. Nah, you can slide under the puddles, that's fine. It's good. Let's see if that even works. Oh god. Yeah, because they don't hurt you when you're coming out of the ink. You can't even get back up there. What up? Oh, no, because there's the thing. That's crazy. Stupid ink invading world 2. Let's do less, since otherwise they're gonna just take over. Here's how I do the bad guys. It's just 1 or 2 for flying or the normal guys. So it's actually not random. They're all just like an array in each of the puddles. Okay, does anyone else have ink there? And it's mostly just that part. And then you're just supposed to hit the wall? Okay, that's weird. And then 2... Do I have thrust values for that? The strangest thing still, the jump pads are considered to be bad guys. But they have to have their own custom stuff so that they don't act like bad guys. I don't know why I didn't change that. Because, you know, bad guys don't touch them. And... I mean, no, you know what? I think I do that because you're technically stomping on them. And then the code's slightly different, but the, like the class is the same. That's why I do that. It's still kind of weird, though. Maybe you need to be able to stomp on other things. Just want to stomp other people. I don't know if that even came out as a reference. You ever gotta stop and think, wait, did I even reference the thing? Oh, of course, I can't even see those values because no more AS3. So we'll eyeball this. I'm gonna say it's like probably around 32, 34. Alright, we'll leave that there. 2 jump pads. I don't do this very often. It's actually pretty rare. Oh, Friday. Make the rabbit fight again? That's not a retro level. Be like a, yay, hole in one. I win. It'd be great if it put yellow pants on the bad guy. Ooh, that's a lot. No, it's not too much though. Think. And then a bit of ink there. Okay, you probably need to be less. He doesn't... That's kind of weird that that's different. It looks like he's trying to... That's actually kind of weird. He's not... We're gonna check this in slow-mo. He's sticking to it. He's not bouncing off of it. Why? Oh, I don't think he bounces off of things. I think he just stops. I should change that. Yeah, so that you don't go like flying downward. How are you supposed to get back to Lewis? Was there another... Am I missing something? Oh, you had to like go backwards for that. Haha. Alright, did I get all of the ink, or is there still ink on the ground? Yeah, there was over there. Alright, clean up ink. We'll add some puddles there to at least acknowledge it's supposed to be inky. Where is that? Ink, ink. Where's the other ink? Wait, wasn't there just some? Oh, over here, yeah. Is it all on the Uber? I'm sure that'll work without ink. You know where the ink idea came from for World 2? Something interesting. I was trying to get something where you could slide around, and before I programmed... Actually, no, I was probably thinking about ink first, but... Okay, so that's not where it came from. So I was thinking about something slippery. Because you have like a ramp, and then people will run back up, and the way the engine was, it was slowing down the player too quickly, so they weren't making it back up. So the ink is just there so that it doesn't slow them down. And in this engine, running uphill, you barely slow down. So it's not really necessary anymore. But There was one point where I had before, yeah, because World 2. Wait, does World 2 have a slide? Well, before I had the slide in there, I had where if you press down, you duck, and it would be slippery. I was just testing out the slippery thing. It was actually a lot of fun to like jump on a hill and hold down, and then have like the ink physics anywhere you wanted them. And I think when testing that, that's why level 2 has ink everywhere, because I thought it was a lot of fun. And it was level 2 that I was testing that on. And then I guess I made the slide after that for World 2. And I tried to make it kind of like that. And even in 3, it still didn't. Well, because there was the ink in 2, I didn't need to replace that. Like, you didn't need the slide to replace the ink. And in Super, since there's no ink, then when you slide uphill, you like keep going uphill. Say, what FPA game do you think defines the series? I don't know, that's a hard one. Because World 3 has some... I mean, maybe 2? Probably say 2, because a lot of what I tried to do in 2, I tried to recapture in Super. And 3 has a lot of different things that defined it in different ways, but I feel like 3 is too... It's just too scattershot. Like, I don't think swimming defines defines Fancy Pants. It was a nice distraction, but I don't think that anything's fundamentally missing from the series without swimming. So I'd probably say 2, and then like by extension Super, because it takes all that I was trying to do and just does it much better. I mean, just how the engine works, all the new features. Why does the Mac keep turning on and off? I don't know if you can hear that, but like I was saying, like the escape from the basement has, you know, grind rail to running to inkboarding, all these, you know, that's where the engine and the physics really shine. Hey, it's a portal. Okay, sure. Why not? Alright, let's see if the physics hold up over here. I guess you could make that? Yeah, barely. That works. And then... What? Did I... got some skinny ground here. Oh, wait. No, that wouldn't be a platform on it. What is that? Why does that not work? What the heck? Because if it doesn't work in this engine, it should definitely not have worked in that engine. I just have to make that thicker. Oh, did y'all even see that? Here, it's bugging out. Let me go back. Oh, wait, I'm at the end here. Come on. There we go. It's right here. It has a really, really thin ground piece there. You just go through it. I don't really know why. Let's see, even if you go slow, I think I took more care in making sure that platforms could be thinner. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see. So what game defines the series? I think the best way to put it would be World 2 defined the series. And currently, Super Fancy Pants best defines what it's supposed to be and where it's going to go in the future. And then anything else, anything added to World 5, well, not anything, but most new things that are added to World 5 they're supposed to be like out of place. Like Fancy Pants Man's dealing with something new. So world, super was meant to like summarize everything. Not summarize it because it's clearly bigger than that, but to set it in stone so that World 5 can play around with that. It's probably mostly going to be done through like level design and stuff that Fancy Man has to deal with. We'll see. Be about the reasons why the ink did what it did. Maybe. Ah, the poor little guy. Could y'all even see that in World 2? There's it's defend the castle. Defend your castle reference. Because of course. All the things that were popular back when World 2 came out. Like dinosaurs. I mean, like living. It's supposed to be a joke, but dinosaurs are still popular. I noticed it. Okay, yeah, I don't know how like low res that used to be. I cached it. I guess that. God, World. Yeah, what's the 720 by 480? So it was at 480p resolution back then. Where's the other boundary? There you are. And then I don't think we need these portals. Those are so hard to see. I probably need to put outlines on the placers. Did you ever make backstories to your boss characters? Yeah, there was a bit with the angry rabbit. I kept, like I said, the penguin's not mine, so I never, I used to doodle a lot in school books, and Paul and I would like doodle stuff together, and he'd have the penguin and I'd have this little gerbil character thing. I have to dig it up. I tried to save the notebooks that we used to do that with. I'm trying to remember where those were. I probably have them in the back office somewhere. So the idea was that the penguin was just also doodled in this notebook, but it wasn't from the same person. So it wouldn't really be my place to give the penguin a backstory. Now the rabbit, I was considering bringing him back a few times for World 3. I guess that's always still possible. Because I like the rabbit. The rabbit's great. I don't want to make the rabbit too much of a cliche, like, angry internet guy, because that's so... I thought it was funny back then that the boss of your game was, like, on Twitter telling everybody how much he hated you. There's a bunch of free animation programs, aren't there? I don't think I know them personally, but I feel like that's almost too... Yeah, there we go. That distance back looks better. Well, no, nothing free is as good as Flash. Toon Boom has a better Toon Boom Harmony and all that. They have a better trial, and you can output Swifts with it. So you could theoretically make a level. I don't know if you can use the movie clips in the same way. Yeah, see, it used to just be like that, right? Now we can clear it. God, this level's so short. Seriously, I'll never have any idea. I mean, so many people ran through that. It was great. I will never know why people say super short and that, like, World 2 and World 3 were longer. It's so weird. Like, World 3 is not even longer. I think World 3 feels longer just because you like go back to the pirate ship with the ninjas in it, so it kind of doubles back on itself. Yeah, this is like the one reason why I had the up jump, because that was like hard to get to. I'm gonna have to extend that a bit. I don't know. World 3 is not that World 2, yeah, World 2 is really short. The only thing long about World 2 is the golf. Like, that takes forever. Alright, let's see. What do we have over here? For old time's sake. Yeah, that's right. I remember that now. Come here, little guy. We're gonna have some fun. Some nostalgia fun. So, I wonder if some of it looks like strangely stretched to me. I wonder if I stretched the level to counteract how it was being messed with. I'm not sure. Alright, we're gonna cheat. No, I'll play through it to check. There's all the clothing pieces, though. I beat Super in about for 5 hours for a $10 game. I think that's good. Like, I like that length. And then if you go back and like time trial, or I mean, I want to add some more like time trial-y things. But 5 hours, that's perfect. I think Limbo's even shorter. And that was a very satisfying game to finish. Sorry if the cliffhanger is not as satisfying as Limbo, but speedrun, MLG. Ah, I messed it up. Alright, here we go. First time this level's been oh, you know what? That's why that platform's there. Because it doesn't really work otherwise. Yeah, I don't know if I can get it up there now. I don't think you hit the shell as hard as you used to. Wait. There we go. Oh, I'm screwed. Now what? What were we... Oh, I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to bring it back. That's it. Here we go. We got some new tricks up our sleeves, though. Come on. Oh, come on. Man, I didn't think that through. I thought, oh my god. I wonder how many people did that. What a horrible trick. I'm a terrible person. I now realize how horrible I am. Nah, I always knew. So I take it we're supposed to do this. Past Brad, you are clever and devious. Oh, yeah, I don't think we can get up here. So we go this way. Okay, you know what? I remember testing this now. It's like this vague memory of, alright, I'm gonna make the people do this. I'm gonna make them do this. Make sure this isn't too easy. Oh, no. Oh, I remember that. Ah, death. Yes! Saved it! And this is why Super's so... No! Super's so much easier. And the physics aren't terrible. That's always nice when your physics stop being terrible. Can I get it up there? Guess we're making it. We're doing a snail shell golf. Where my cousin was like, yeah, I was playing that new game you made. I had a test the next day. But I still got the all the golf holes. Like, oh, that's my fault now, huh? Okay. Nope. Wait, is that good? Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Alright. Yeah, nice. Get out of here. Got it. Come on. Get away. Yeah, buddy. Wait up. Ta-da. Alright, this is totally going to be the... We're making the thumbnail. Oh, the problem with making a thumbnail when you have ink. Let's get rid of my ink. Got it. A rough ground spot. Yeah, maybe? I don't know if I really care that much since it doesn't do anything. It just can kind of roll around. I mean, here it really doesn't matter if it bounces out, does it? It's just gonna, you know, whatever. It's not like the golf levels where it'll fall. Donuts and negative O's. What's up, Brad? What's up, donuts? How do you do? Oh, I could go for a donut. Donuts are delicious. Not Krispy Kreme, though. Krispy Kreme's terrible. If you haven't noticed, I'm very opinionated on very dumb things. I will complain about Krispy Kreme for so long. Let's line up this background here now that I think this is a good value. Delete all these other backgrounds. This one? Yeah. Give me a sec, guys. I know it's not up there, but this is gonna be quick. When people unlock stuff, it's satisfying. No, I agree. Like more content. I don't know if I want to put like unlockable stuff in the extra, like extra content. All right, let's see if I can make this less stretched out this way. Where does this end? Oh yeah, that's way too far. It doesn't need to be that far at all. A little further than that. Give the illusion that I'm not too lazy to remove the volcano on extra levels. That's good enough. God, Krispy Kreme's the worst. I mean, it's like every other donut is gonna be better. It's so bizarre. Like, I think the first bite's fine, and the second bite, you just regret everything. I don't even know how, we have Tasty Donuts and Dunkin' Donuts. I don't think those are, like, local, right? I do not endorse what was going on in the Flash. Disavow. $19 accounts as stream. Is that all we got? I haven't checked lately. That's sad. Ad insertion. I can't insert ads. Let me, No, we got 16. That's more than 9. Don't give me that. Wind shells. I haven't tried wind shells. How are they? Oh, for your personal record. Do you guys ever make highlights? Because I'm too lazy to go back. I did that one too long didn't read, which, like, I don't really watch that many live streams, but I guess other people do. So, like, the way I would want to see a stream is through the too long didn't read, but that takes a while. I'll have to look up wind shells. Okay, guys, favorite donuts. What's your favorite donuts? Can't just say everything but Krispy Kreme. It take time to download streams. Yeah, there's only a few podcasts that I would really like watch for more than 20 minutes. I feel like 10 to 15 minutes is the sweet spot for me. And then I start to get kind of like meh and move on. Donuts are my favorite donuts. Yeah, okay, so like you like glazed, cream filled. I gotta go with Boston cream. Love Boston cream. Just anything with like a cream filling. It's like if you're gonna eat a thing that's round and it's just made of sugar and dough, might as well just fill it with icing. So good. Pizza is the best donut. Pizza can be a taco if you hold it right. Lemon filled? Yeah. I don't have those that much, but yeah, I can see that. Man, Dunkin' Donuts has a really good chocolate filled. But the any donut, you warm it up, you get a Boston cream, throw it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Oh my god, so good. Custard filling. Custard like the lemonish custard or the what do they call that? Cause Duncan has that what is that called? There's the icing filling and then there's the custard filling. Ah, custard's so good. Yeah, why don't we have pants that are like donuts and sprinkles? That would be a good pants. What was I doing? All right, enemies. So we're gonna fill this with ink, or are we gonna do ink everywhere? So I don't think we have anywhere where spiders and ink coexist. I don't think the ink kills the spiders. The only time enemies kill other enemies is when they're flagged as being aggressive, like when you kick them. All right, donuts. The new bad guys of World 5. Donuts. Make some spiders and ink. I guess we haven't seen that yet, so sure. Let's do that. I guess it'll work. When has that ever stopped me before, though, right? If I was smart, I wouldn't cache the spiders and the ink at the same time, but I'm not, so I do, so they can coexist. For World 5, top on the list for the engine, like engine improvements, is to have a better caching workflow. As if I do that, I can just... Hey, that's a sign. What's that doing there? Huh. What's that part of? But if I do that, I can have more random animation. There you go. Welcome to Boundary Break, where we take the camera anywhere we want to go. Since I made this game, I don't need a special camera. I'll just show you that I put dumb things off screen instead of deleting them. If y'all don't watch Boundary Break, you really should. It's so good. And like, even as a developer, I love watching people break. I love watching behind the scenes in games like that. Hire a programmer! Yeah, with my infinite mochi money that I made 20 years ago. Let me, those great CPMs. Not jealous of YouTube CPMs or anything. Oh, Google. Sometimes I hate you. Why is it up there? Boundary Break. I'd totally do that. We just open up all the FLAs and be like, yep, there's a sign. It's super interesting. Is that Kong budget? Well, we are currently negotiating. So I will tell them. See, I'd say it's a force of habit. Like, look at this rogue vector, and I'm just deleting it. Like, what is the point in even deleting the rogue vector? But there it is. It's gone now. Donuts, what's up? Alright, where did we originally have spiders at? Took them a while. Places. Spiders. Alright, I guess we're gonna see if spiders and ink coexist properly. Place existing. Why would that be different? Did I change something? Yeah, what would be different? I don't know. Listen. Hey! Listen! Are the black pants and super just quick? What? Are black pants? Yeah, of course. Black pants. Ninja pants. Ninja pants go well with ninja mask. And you are Ninja Pants Man. Them big bucks. Yeah, well, get more people to download the game. We'll have some big bucks. Let's see. Spiders should stay high up. That's interesting. Maybe we should do that. Ink at the bottom, spiders at the top? Or should we do spiders on the bottom, since that's where the headquarters are, and ink at the top? Add a donut. Let's do it. Sorry, Lewis. You're being replaced by a donut. It's getting discarded with all the ink. What am I supposed to be listening to? Did I answer the question? EA approach but had in-app purchases. I I'm not convinced EA would handle it better than Congregate. Like, they'd have to really care about it, and it was really just the people that we were working with that really cared with it. Like the EA 2D group, like they wanted the game to do really well, and you know, marketing was doing their job obviously, but Congregate has way more history with the game, and EA didn't really just throw money at it. Like, it sold well, but not incredibly well. We didn't do like Super Meat Boy numbers or anything. Angry Face Donut, let's do it. That's very like World 2-ish. It's a fat donut. Here, let me draw it over here. Should we do like the Simpsons generic pink donut or what? Like, let's put some frosting on it. Chocolate frosting or that weird Simpsons pink frosting? I'm not really a big fan of the Simpsons or anything, so I don't really care. My mom hates me. Aw. That's sad. Whoa, you must suck. Chocolate. Alright, I definitely agree with that. To this day, I insist that Good Burger is an underrated masterpiece. It's so good. I don't quote it nearly enough. Huh. That didn't work. Donut chocolate's always, like, really dark. I'm gonna make it darker than that. That's good enough. And then that's not really a donut color, is it? Not red. God, I hate picking colors. I need Chris over just to pick some colors for me. I just click on things until it looks right. Good enough? Yeah, it's good enough. Angry donut. Ah, what? That was weird. Why would it go behind it? What? Are you an object? Guys, what is it doing? Oh, I have it set to behind. When did I do that? Beautiful. This is the true work. There's a donut and it says, "You shall not door." I already said Boston cream. Boston cream donuts are so good. Found the Easter egg in the spire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because y'all keep jumping out of the level and like, it's a bug. I'm like, that's not a bug if you jump out of the level using... That's what you do. That's what people do. Let's be professional here, guys. Donut shading. Donut shading technology. I don't think I had... Seth has his little like work desk, and I was letting him mess around with my old G4 PowerBook, and I tried to set him up with World 2, but it barely ran on that thing. It's really sad. So he played a bit of World 2. He hasn't played a lot of it. Maybe we should just do a playthrough where it's just me and him going through World 2. Best shading in donuts. I mean, those are kind of... That's usually how I just do eyes, but I guess there you go. Arr. Super angry. Donut technology. IGN. Let's see. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, best shading in donuts. IGN. 10 out of 10. God, I have a terrible habit. Sorry. They were doing. IGN had that like cats in games thing, and for the console game we had the cat hat. And I was like, look, Fancy Pants plus cats. That was it. It was the Nintendogs plus cats, and IGN ran with it, and it was hilarious. And it's Fancy Pants plus cats. Seth hasn't played World 2, and he's around 5 years old. I mean, Seth wasn't born yet. I try to forget the past. Beautiful donut. Look how happy he is. Let's go check him out. There we go. export. Let's see, is there a spider there? Let's see if they'll be friends. Stupid spider. What is wrong with you? Why is he so confused? Spider. Spider. Donut wouldn't be confused. Oh, I thought that was... Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the white for that. I thought it got broken up. Can't rely on spiders to do anything right nowadays. That's why we're moving the new donut technology. Alright, let's see if he can walk on there and off of it properly. Why is the spider stupid? Spider! Spider, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, I probably should. Okay, he just doesn't want to go that way. It's not... Dude, it's not that high. I mean, I guess I'm trying to jump off of it too, but... Yeah, they don't really care about each other. It's like the enemy of my enemy sort of thing, so I guess they're buds. Oh, spiders can hit ink. That's funny. Didn't know that, because I don't think ink hits other ink, but spiders can hit things, actually. Get him. Ah, this is going to be difficult, isn't it? 8. Maybe I can slide into them. Actually, can they hurt while they're sliding? Nah, they don't. Lovely. Alright. Hiya. Hiya. Ah, it's too hard. Let's add some more bad guys. Alright, so guys, should we do ink on... Should we separate them out or just put them like wherever? Should I do like the original where they were and then also add ink too? Or should we do like ink on the top, spider on the bottom, inky pants? I can't do inky pants, that would just be black. I mean, I guess you could... yeah, okay, that's not a bad idea. Inky hair. I'd have to animate something. Maybe on this game. More baddies! Yeah, there's not really a lot of spiders in here, are there? That's kind of weird. So this little guy can go wandering. And let him face forward. Oh, he is facing forward, so you face the other way. Alright, let's see. That would be evil if I put one guy like right here to warn you. He can be a little smaller. Puddles, puddles, spider. And then where else did we have normal ones? Over there. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, why are you still open? Couple drips falling down at the bottom. Yeah, that would be good. Let's put some... There we go. Right here. I think that would work well. There. I don't want to put where you're... Here we go, that'll be good. Here. Ink boogers. But we can do 2. One right here. I think these actually have values on how far the ink drips. I don't... Or does it find it out automatically? I think it should find it. Yeah. Oh well. Perfect. We'll play through it. Where else did we have spiders before? There. But we have ink there now, so I guess we can put a spider over here. I'll just be like, whoa, why is there ink? Up here. Which way is he facing? That way, yeah. Put some ink up here. I don't know why, just why not? Give him a really small, what do you call it? Patrol area. Put a spider here. And then ink guy here, because he's going to come out and chase you. Oh, mouse. Need a mouse. He was right there, wasn't he? Yeah, nice and annoying. Yeah, what would even be new there? And then he can roll down that way, which will be funny. Let him face that way. And then, alright, let's ink it up over here, because this is not nearly enough bad guys. Put a big one, actually big guy up here, so he's not like stuck. Small area. Here, here. Nah, smaller dude here. I'm gonna put a few. Actually, let's do a puddle here and finish it off. Alright, that'll be good. Ink on top with a volcano pasted in the sky. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Chat. Out of all levels ever made in all of Fancy Pants, which is your favorite? We've done that a few times. Let's see if people have any. Cameo room and rabbit rooms. Which one's... Is that... Who says that? I can't remember now. I'm a terrible person. I need more health too. Need some squiggles in here. Dead. Alright. Make sure that's out. And you also had something that makes Fancy Pants Man use the original. Oh no. They're terrible though. That would be a whole nother, like, it would add a megabyte to the game, and I'm trying to trim it down for iOS. I'd like to get that under 100 megabytes, but I'm not sure. Oh, -1s, yeah, that's good. Y'all like maze-like levels? Should we have more of those for 5? Spider, why are the spiders so stupid suddenly? What is there? Is it just because it's so thin? What's even there? I mean, it switches between these two grounds, but they shouldn't have trouble with that. Or is it right here? What? I don't think I have that many thin ground. I can make it thicker, at least. I try to avoid thin grounds because of stupid spiders like that. I don't know why I did that. Come down here. Alright, let's see. When you do an iOS will be updated. Oh man, I hope soon. We had a few bug reports from Android, but I think they're very Android specific, just like how the back button works. Yeah, I think their feelers are too low. I can change that. That's good though. I don't care if he goes on that. I'll fix that. Fix the stupid puddle. It should be soon, because I'm waiting to hear back. I'm trying to see if Adobe will let me restrict the resolution on Air on Android. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get good performance on a stupid 3-year-old phone with like 4K resolution. Why? Why would you make that? And I can't, you know, I can't change the rendering resolution myself. Wait, what was up here, guys? Is it just some squiggles? Was there anything up here? That's weird. There's never any smoke from the volcano. Just a caching issue. If there's smoke, I have to cache it. The ink exploding is not cached, but it doesn't last during like real gameplay. It could be a, I don't know, it couldn't be a temporary thing. It'd have to be like super low resolution. And like you said, if it was just 10 frames of animation, it would be at a pretty low frame rate. And that's not really what we do. I think I wanted to have it progress throughout the game, but, you know, oh, that's weird. Gotta fix that. That high up, really? Huh. Yeah, I can change that. I wanted to, you know, have it start smoking and then smoke more. That mouse is turned. And then kind of start dribbling a bit to kind of hint at it, but eventually you have to ship the game. Oh no, don't save that. Oh god, it's too old. Stop. No, iOS doesn't get keyboards input properly. Here where you have to have a text. It's a pain. I don't want to do that. I don't think you can get down and then up. You can only really get. Why am I trying to render out World 2? Don't do that. None of that would work. Here we go. Over here. Fix this mouse. This mouse is not beyond saving. World 2 mouse. He's done. He is hopeless. Oh, that's pretty funny. I'll see that huge difference there. So inside of all of the enemy clips in World 2, I had this to help you stomp on it, since it was just a hit test. And then in, I think it did the same thing for World 3. And then for the new engine, it just uses numbers, so it's much more consistent. Right. Oh yeah, every new section it gets bigger and it goes up more, like you're getting closer to it. There we go. Well, now that's down a bit, I guess. Dude, can you not just be 0? Come on. Right there. I have double your health. Yeah, I certainly reset my game a lot. I just hacked in all the hats for the recent playthrough. Alright, that's good enough. See what I'm like shooting over here and you gotta jump over it? No. Denied. In your face. Beautiful. Alright, dude, you need to get out of here. Oh, come on. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, thank you, mouse. Deserve that. I guess you could just skip that. That's weird. Was there anything in there to stop you from doing that last time? I don't know why. Actually, I still have no idea why it kicks you out if you die in extra level. I don't remember programming that. The door's made to kick you out. It's... Get them. Maybe that's the thing. I didn't really think of the spiders as enemies after the ink shows up. But, you know, I don't, like, revisit them or anything. Stream's glitching out. It looks fine for me. Just hit reset. Sometimes it's YouTube, like, not getting the data fast enough. Alright, I like this. See, stuff like this, too, where there's not, like, this clear path up. I don't do that enough. So I'm sure you're supposed to do this. But all these blocks, like, they look... Man... I gotta check out the drippers, Because I know I make it so you don't get hurt after they detach. Yeah, that's too soon. Come on, faster, faster. Let me help. Boom, in your head. Stab. Oh no. Squiggleville Plains had it. What are you talking about? Oh, mouse wrecking house. This way, dude. No, no, this way. Get him. Come on, mouse. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Mouse. Boom. Captured. Huh. Snail shells hit ink too. Sure. Why not? Nice. I love when just dumb stuff happens like that. Something gets hit, flies away, hits something else. That's all Nuclear Eagle is based on. Just that idea. So good. Just throwing cars around. Let us enter the White Castle in the background. That's not a Squigvillian, that's a Defend Your Castleian. Alright, you know what we need to do over here. Dang it! No! Come here. This way. Good stuff. Ah, I'm dead. That's not good stuff. Do we need to murder Dano? Is that Donuts and Night of O's? What? I'm confused. It's always Waluigi time. Clearly. Probably put some flying guys up there. Did I lose my shell again? I'm gonna watch the stream. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Alright guys, see this? It's the new kill all the ink only with the shell challenge. I know y'all can do this. No! Urgh. Should be out today, really soon today. The update or what? What are we talking about? Said this level? Yeah, I'll upload it soon. Let me just start banning people again. Needs a Cappy hat. Would Nintendo sue me? Oh no. Put a spider. He needs a spider hat. Have the same like Cappy eyes, but on a spider. Alright, what we're doing. What is next? I think we just need to throw some squiggles in here and call it a day, huh? I do need to look at for the rest of the day. I'm gonna get this up and then I'm gonna look at the Steam cloud save integration because I think that's the biggest issue stopping the update from hitting the retail branch right now. So I'm not going to... Oh wait, no, I don't even know what I'm saying. Or I'm thinking if I should copy like the exact squiggle location. Probably not. I'm trying to remember where they were just to kind of refresh myself first though. So yeah, this thing I used to always do with World 1, have the squiggles going up. Such a pain after putting them like at the top there. Because then you have to play through and see if you hit them every time. And then you usually don't. Let's see, I think it'd be something like that. And then old popper thing. Don't place. See if it, yeah, there's the new one. Put that there. What's that? That's my monitor. I need to get like a one of those like phone holder on a hand thing. Ah, spider. See, when will the update come out? The retail update? I don't know. I need to add some save slot options. And then I want to do like a backup for the Steam cloud. I don't know. I've lost quite a few game saves to Steam cloud. Like all my Half-Life saves are gone, and whatever Ubisoft uses for Far Cry 3 did not save my file once I wiped Windows for the 50th time. No, this update? Probably later today. Will you change the texture of the sliding pole manually rotating bar? No. Do I need to? Yeah, good enough. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. This is what I did over here. Popper there, thing there, squiggles here. That's kind of the hey, you should wall jump here. I mean, imagine most people can figure that out, but habit's habit, I guess. What's going on in the chat? That's good enough. Try to get this done quickly. We can wrap this up and I can try to get this uploaded. I'll skip that one because I don't know if it even... was that what you were supposed to do before? Ramp on that? Is that what I was thinking? Let's see. This idea still works. Ah, not with that guy there. Yeah, so you don't float as much in this one. Like, World 3 had a huge float value, especially for the caves, like in the beginning. Alright, I'll make sure Chris's level's in there too. Don't want to play through my level. Aww. Dog. Alright, I'm sure I had a lot that were just like, yeah, there. I'm gonna do less squiggles like that though, where they're just guiding you on the path. So I'd rather have like squiggles up here. Switch. What? Where'd OBS go? There you are. What are you doing? Huh. Kept hiding OBS, I guess because I was holding the button. Yeah, nice bunch of squiggles there. Nice ripe squiggles. And up here. Put some up there. We got our nice donut there, so we don't need any squiggles in there. A few extra down here. And then we'll put a few up here since these guys can take you out pretty easily. That always feels good. Rolling through a bunch of squiggles is always fun. And I'll say up here somewhere. All right. Played through it 100 times. Yeah, but it feels way better here. And you get to get hit by ink now. Isn't that fun? Ooh, I don't know if I like that there. Because you can't really see it coming down. Let's do this instead. And then put a popper up there. This goes hiding the donut. Maybe. I don't know if it's gonna cover it up all the way. What hit? Oh, stupid spider. Get out of here. Oh, I guess it is pretty small. Let's do it. There you go. Beautiful. Alright, where is that? Now you can find it. Have to be quicker to the donut. I wonder where it is. Dang it, that makes that a bit more difficult, huh? Maybe I shouldn't put that there. Let's move that so it doesn't even work right now. And I guess I'll fix it later, but we shall see. Beautiful. That's so dumb. Just a clump of squiggles. Nothing here, guys. There's the donut. Should have put his... nice. Should have put his mouth higher. Oh well. It's always satisfying. Squiggles, squiggles. Don't stand there. And down. Okay. That guy. Is he too far in the middle there? I guess I could put a camera shift trigger, but I don't really feel like it. Just move him over a bit. He's not right in your face. Make the donut another art. Yeah, I gotta go figure out how to do that. Inky's completely pixelate. Well, yeah, they're cached. That's why the giant one... actually, I think both the giant ones, they're using a temporary sprite sheet that's way larger. But it would clog up the sprite sheet that they're a part of usually. Settings emoji. Okay, well that's nice and simple. We'll do that. Dang it, spider. Killed my shell. Alright, and cap it off. Put one there, and I'll throw a few over here. See how that feels. We can put one, like, actually pretty high. Forget how high I can jump. A little higher. Got it. What part does a FP game feel alive? What? I'm not sure what that means there. What part does a FP game feel alive, like it's really official? Like when it's finished, or like when it starts feeling like its own thing and not just a collection of test levels? So it's pretty late in development that it really comes together as like a new game. Before then it just feels like a bunch of like levels slapped together. It takes a while. That's why it's harder to like share it and talk about it before then. Or I guess you actually get less, but people usually don't seem as interested. Yeah, pretty late. Because the art is usually the last thing I do. Any sort of cut scenes. In Super I tried to do them more in order so I usually sit when I'm drawing after a while. So just lounge. But it's very late. So the newer like gameplay features will get in there first, and then I'll start making levels for them. So you'll get moments of, this is what I want Super to feel like. This is what I want World 3 to feel like. When working on World 2, did level 3 first, and the first thing I put in there was a snail shell. So that felt newer, right? But you didn't get like the rabbit story until last. And all the dumb things in the background came much later. The Jello staple to a tree from the demo. Snail Shell Golf, actually being a golf thing, came like right before that was released. Use the pencil, but there's ink, right? I'm bored, but I do need to play. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. It's getting pretty late. We did a Parsec only stream last time. Yeah, it's too late. I need to see what's up with the kiddo. Oh, here comes Pac-Man. But like I've been saying, I need to learn how to wrap these up sooner. So guys, how about y'all let me go? I'll put Chris's level in there. I'll add level 4, Spider Desert, whatever it's called, Spidery Desert. Hope I didn't spell dessert. I always get those confused. In a game, I need to have like a path where you fall down and one of them says desert and the other says dessert. And then maybe I'll finally remember how to spell it. Update merch. I know, we need to do that. Next stream, some sketching. We can do more golf levels. We need to get the, really? Jeez, 32 hours of SFPA. That's nuts. I mean, I'm sure I've played more, but it doesn't count it because I have mine off. See, look how smoothed out this is. It's like me being really not confident in my own drawings. I mean, I like kind of the otherworldly doodle style of it, but that's mostly from me not wanting to look at like my own like style. And so I just would, for this one specifically, actually, I think that's why World 2 is right under 10 megabytes, because it went over. And so I just selected everything and started hitting smooth or optimize. And so it looked like this, which I think looks good. Donut. So desert is perfect. I agree. Yeah, we're not even going to talk about Fancy Masters hours in the game. It's too many. Name of the level for us is called Desert Climb. Oh, okay. I guess over the top. Actually, I don't know. I might have done that with Fairly. But Super Secret Spidery Headquarters. I was probably thinking more of the vines over here. Like you climb vines. I think Spider Desert is probably better. With desserts. Dessert is too, yeah. Right? Like, it's so simple, I just always forget that. There's just like that one thing you always can't remember. Spidery Desert. Spider Desert or Spidery Desert? I think Spidery Desert, maybe. So we, of course, have to leave spiders in there. Oh man, now you guys are getting greedy. That would be pretty cool though. Maybe in World 5 if we have an extra, if we have a retro folder. We'll add goofy things like that. That would be fun. In the yeah, that sort of thing was in the concept art for Super, where it would like have behind the scenes stuff. I guess I'm thinking more like Portal. Like there's the game Portal, and then you start escaping the facility, and that's like more behind the scenes feeling. I like to explore the spiders more, see who they really are, see how they feel about things. And how does that make you feel, Spider? It's like, well, I'm just walking back and forth all day, and then I turn around, and sometimes I get confused on a bit of ground, but it's cool, man. It's cool. Poor spiders. I liked your level. It's fine. I think we need to end this stream before Pac-Man takes over. Alright, guys. Let me get this uploaded. See how y'all like it. We'll try to figure out what we're doing next stream Friday. I don't know if we have one Friday. I need to make sure that like streaming doesn't take over my life. So we'll see if we're doing one tomorrow. But let me go get the kid out of bed. It's pretty late. And then try to get that Steam stuff done tonight too. I like these cactuses. It's actually a bit of art. That looks like real art. Nice. Alright guys. Next stream. Till next stream. No more Pac-Mans. Pac-Man's... He's banned. Pac-Man's banned from chat. Bye. Wait. I can't do that if it's like that. There we go. Later guys.